I am making this call from Abuja, Nigeria. I am Shampepeze, popularly known as the Forest Lady Boss. Let's light up the chat box. We have our international superstar in the house. Let's light up the chat box. I want to know where each and every one of you is connecting with us from. Let us know in the chat box. Drop a 111, drop where the city which you are connecting with us from. Super excited to be having each and every one of you on the call tonight. Today is going to be amazing. Today is going to be fantastic. Today is going to be awesome. Today is going to be phenomenal because we have the traders in the house. We have the Amazons in the house. We have women who have differentiated themselves, which women who has told the whole world that it is possible to be, a woman and still trade in the market. Like I always say, the statistics of women that trade the financial market is just like a tip of an iceberg. We have the men trading the forest more. So it's a male-dominated terrain. So whenever you see women trading the financial market, you should cut them some respect. You should accord them some respect because women are winning in this market. Women are better traders. When I talk about trading, women trade better than the men because when it comes to discipline, when it comes to psychology, women know how to manage their emotions. Women don't trade under pressure. The men trade under pressure a lot. They have house rent to pay, they have bills to pay, they have a lot of things piled up that they want to settle. But women don't trade like that. We put our emotions in check. Whenever we are trading, we don't allow our emotions, trade the market for us. We trade very disciplined because we are very disciplined. So I want to welcome all the Amazons in the house. I want to welcome all the ladies, all the women that are changing the narrative in the financial market, that are telling the men that it is possible for women to do exceptionally well in this market. So today is going to be an amazing session because we'll have traders in the house. We'll have them come up, share their experience, talk to us on how their journey has been, talk to us on what you're expecting from the market, what you need to expect from the market. So today we have Temi in the house. We have Dr. Talatu in the house. We also have Dr. Rose. We have Dr. Dupe Usalo in the house. And we have our own Mandip all the way from UK. So Mandip, you're welcome. We want to super celebrate you. We want to appreciate you for all that you're doing. Thank you for finding out time to hang out with us, today. We are not taking that for granted. We super celebrate you for all that you are doing. And guys, this session is going to be fantastic because we'll be bringing Temi up now. So Temi is going to be sharing with us, how her trading has evolved over time. She's going to be talking to us and telling us how her trading has evolved over time. So guys, you would want to stay with us till the end of this presentation because we have a lot in store for you today. You are going to stay with us to the end so that at the end we can show you how you can be making 18K, by the first quarter of 2024. All we are out to do is to change the narrative, want to change the financial trajectory of a lot of homes. We know that there is a lot of, financial downtown going on, but with what we have, with this financial education, with this information that we have, we're going to change the narrative. Temi, are you on the call and can you hear me? Do we have Temi on the call?
Oh, yes.
Oh, super excited to be having you here, Temi. How are you doing today?
I'm
How
all
is
right.
everything going over with you?
Yeah. Good. Good
Okay.
evening.
Okay, so Temi, we drop a 111 if let's celebrate Temi, drop a 111 super trader, phenomenal trader, a leader by example and not by motivation. Thank you for all you do for the community. Thank you for always learning. Thank you for honing your skill. Whenever I see your chart, I know that, this woman has started again because I know you will bombard me with questions. I know you're doing very well trading. you're honing your skill, you're perfecting your skill. And like I keep telling you, the more you learn, the more you earn. So keep doing what you're doing. We celebrate you for all that you're doing. So tell me, I would like to ask you this question. Over time, your trading, I know that it's been evolving. So I want to know, how has your trading, evolved over time? Because I know you keep honing your skill, you want to get the better version of you. So how has your trading evolved over the years? You have 5 to 10 minutes. Let us know your name, what you're doing, and let's hear from you. You can take it away from me, tell me.
All right. Good evening, everyone. I don't know why my video is off.
No, it's all. We
My
can see
picture
you.
is off. All right. Okay. Thank you. Sorry?
You can take it away from me. You can go ahead.
Can you hear me,
I have
please?
to. Yes, I can hear you. I don't know if you can hear me.
All right. Yes, I can hear you.
Then you can take it away from
All
me,
right.
please.
Good evening, everyone. All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Temi from United Kingdom. I'm a trader, a mom. We've been on this journey for a while. Yeah, so it's been a very wonderful experience for me. And it all started like a joke. It all started like a joke. And my friend told me one day that she took $8 to the market. Somebody introduced us to something, and then she just put in $8, and before 12 p.m., before midday, she made $4. And I'm like, half of your money already? How? What's that? Please, let's go there. Connect me. And then she told me about it, and then we got connected blindly. So we got connected to the guy, and the guy was giving us signal, and we didn't know anything at all. We were just, when the guy drops signal for us, we just take it. Some days we make money, and at some other time again we lose money. So we kept on going like that, and at some point we disconnected from the guy because obviously we were servicing, we were paying. It was not free, and we disconnected. But it got really more interesting, and we decided to keep up with it. So we created a group without any knowledge. We created a group, three of us, and then my leader named the group the Pro Trader. So we started trading blindly. So each time we check the market, sometimes I'll be the one to check the market. I will tell them, I think gold is going to buy because it's been going down, it's been going up. I think it's going to sell. I think it should sell now. Let's buy. Let's go in. So we'll go in blindly, and then sometimes we make money, but most times we have our lessons. I mean, we lose. So it got done on us, and then we told ourselves that because we're really enjoying it, we told ourselves we needed to get the right knowledge to do this, and to stop jumping from taking signal to going to Telegram, talking to people to please give us signal. So then we started looking for ways to get the knowledge, and obviously it was not cheap. I mean, whoever we approached then, the least we're getting to, the least price to let us have the knowledge then was about $500, $1,000, and this just for the beginner class, not even to the depth of it. But we were because we already knew what was there, because we've tasted the money, how the market was, but we didn't really have the knowledge to carry on, and we wanted the knowledge so bad, we decided to opt for it. I mean, to start taking the training. And it's been a long journey. We started taking the training, and we started getting better by the day. And we could now read the market, do know when there's an uptrend and there's downtrend. We could now see when a candle is forming and what's going to happen next, not just going into the market blindly. We could do the analysis, uh, and all of that, and we started getting better, and it started getting more interesting. And we've been on the journey, and what I can only say, yeah, I mean, it's just still getting better, and we are really making the money. Yeah, there's money in the forest market, and the things to do is just to get the knowledge. Yes, if you get the right knowledge, there is money in the forest market. So then we were doing that, and she came up to me one day and said, take this video and look at it. And lo and behold, it was our wonderful chairman, Chamayure. And I checked the video, and I'm like, Profem, because we've had Profem before. While we were jumping here and there to get the knowledge and all of that, we got a Profem deal, and we had to, get someone to pass it. But now we have the knowledge. Okay. So she told me about this, and she told me that, the wonderful aspect of this? We are not doing the analysis, although we are good now, but this platform is so loaded. They have a scanner, they have what it takes for you to pass your profile without even doing the analysis yourself. And I'm like, okay. So I checked the video, and I just fell in love with it. And we've been on the journey, making money, cashing out. Yes, my people, I will tell you that Akashes has the success you need in it, because it's just loaded. The education aspect of it is what you need to succeed. I must tell you, the scanner is there. All you need to do is, when you get on board, just watch the onboarding video and just get started. You are covered. You are covered. You have the scanner to direct you. You don't have to go through what we have been through. I mean, we have been through a lot before we could get there. So you don't have to go through all of those. Akashes has all of that and more in it. We have our forest boss queen. We have our wonderful chairman to hold us by the hands. I mean, as a novice, just come on board. Come on board. You are covered. You can there's we are not we are making money here. We are not There's nothing like failure here. So I will really encourage you, if you are still sitting on the fence, get registered, get on board, and let's keep making the money together. And please, I would like to tell you again, don't go away, because this meeting tonight is really loaded. Stay tuned, and we are going to let out the cat out of the basket tonight. We are going to let you know how you're going to make 18,000 by the end of the first quarter of this year, 2025. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
Amazing, 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 amazing. Let's drop a 777 in the chat box. Let's celebrate this amazing superstar, Tammy, all the way from UK. Thank you for all you do for the community. Thank you for your dogged consistency. Thank you for wanting everyone in the community to win. We super celebrate you. We appreciate you for all that you're doing. Let's celebrate this amazing woman. Let's celebrate this Amazon. Let's celebrate this international superstar for all that you are doing. Let's celebrate her. Keep the 777 coming in. Tammy, we love you. We celebrate you. We appreciate you for all that you are doing. So we'll be going on to the next person, Oma Umi. Oma Umi, are you?
Hear you, Lady Boss.
Can you hear me now? Okay, tell me, we celebrate you for all that you're doing. Omaumi, can you hear me? Omaumi, if you can hear me, let me know in the chat box. Omaumi, are you here? Coach Omaumi, are you here? Wumi, are you here? Wumi, can you hear me?
I can hear
Okay,
you
fine.
loud and clear, my leader.
Okay, fine. Okay, how are you doing today? How is everything going with you?
I'm good. I'm good. Today is great. It's a bright
Okay,
day
thank
and
you.
a wonderful day, yes.
Okay, super excited to be having you on the call today. We want to celebrate you for all that you're doing. We want to appreciate you for your dogged consistency. Guys, let's drop in a 111 in the chat box. Let's celebrate this amazing superstar, this international coach and mentor, this forex trader. Let's celebrate this phenomenal leader on the call. Wumi, can you hear me? Thank you
I
for
can
all
hear.
that you do. Thank you
Thank
for the
you.
value you keep bringing to the community. Thank you for evolving over the days. Thank you for improving and honing your skill set. A lot of people on the call are waiting to hear from you. They want to know how you got started into forex trading, how you got started. They want to hear from you. They want to hear your story. So I will let you take the floor now. Wumi, are you there?
Okay.
If you can hear me, you can take it away, please.
All right. Good evening, everyone. And
5 to 10 minutes.
all right. Good evening, everyone. I'm happy to be on this call this night. And to everyone that is on this call this night, I want you to appreciate yourself and celebrate yourself with a 4444. Celebrate yourself, superstars on the call this evening. Celebrate yourself with a 444. Celebrate yourself. We are glad to have you on this call tonight. Also celebrate our chairman, celebrate all our leaders in the house this evening with a 444. We appreciate each and every one of you for coming on this call this evening. Yes, my story into forex trading. I'm Wumi Oluwakoya, really. That's my full name. I'm a life coach and a mentor. My journey into forex started basically some 5 years ago, I'll say. But then I never knew it was better and good and cheaper to go for the education, to go for literacy. Because what I eventually got to know is financial literacy is very brutal. Doesn't look at your face. You either take it or you leave it. And when you take it, you enjoy it. But when you leave it, you suffer for it. So financial literacy is very, very brutal. So I will appreciate and I will want to encourage each and every one of us on this call this evening that let's take financial literacy very, very well. And that's what we have on Akashas. My journey into forex trading, I knew about 5 years ago that there's money in the market. There's money to be made in the foreign exchange market. Just like the book of Wisdom, Solomon said in the book of Ecclesiastes, that send your money into foreign businesses. You don't know which one will come back to you, either good or bad. So I knew that from the onset, but I never knew how to go into the forex market. So what we do then is to give forex traders, the pros, our money, and they trade for you, give you returns, 5%, 10% on a monthly basis, and you think you're making money. Yes, it looks a bit good. But once your money is gone, and they walk away, they'll tell you the story, the money is gone. And you have to start scouting for another set of people, to give you that financial support. Because as a mom, as a woman, as a wife, as a mother, definitely you need to support. Especially in the economy that we find ourselves in Nigeria for over how many years now? Not just in Nigeria, but all over the world. Like we know that people jackpot, people sackpa, all just looking for greener pastures. But I can tell you that you don't need to jackpot, and you don't have to allow sackpa to meet you where you are, because now we have something in our hand that is very, very good. So if you stay to the end of this meeting this evening, I can tell you for free that there's something that will budge within you. There's something that will intrigue you. There's something that will come up within you to show you that, yes, I need to do something. Then another thing is when you know your why, you will get up every day to do something, to change your story. Your why defines your story, and your why defines your dream. I know why I'm going into, I needed financial freedom. I love a soft life. I love soft life. I love lifestyle. So I needed financial freedom. So while we're going all around it, of course, we just like Temi said, you get to know, pay for signals, you're trading by yourself gradually without knowledge. I don't even have the knowledge that she had. I was just looking for, okay, I just knew how to do copy and paste. So there are days I'll make $100, 100% of what I put in, $50, $100. I'll start with that. At times, there was a time I started with $20. And there is a time that the $20 will be within how many minutes will just be off like that. And that could be the only $20 that you have. And you manage to get it together, put into a trade, and it's gone. Because the market is not for everybody. Just because we don't have knowledge, we don't know when to enter and when to exit the market. So forex trading has been, just because I knew that there's something in that market for me that could give me the lifestyle and the financial freedom that I desire. I love to send my children to good schools. I love to live in a very good, comfortable, I love to be a blessing to others. Because I've seen, especially for, I crave for women and for young girls that do things they shouldn't do, all because they are not empowered. So that's one of my why, to see how we can empower women, especially women. I have flair for women. I hate to see when women are begging for money or when they have to do things they need not to do, all because they are financially not empowered. So I started to get into it. I'm not actually, there was no education. There was no education. So after a while, I think that should be last year. No, that was about 2 years ago, 2023. I started going on YouTube to learn. You see this one, teach you this, teach you that. I was learning candle, learning a lot of things, but they were not really making too much of sense to me. Same thing last year. This time last year, I gathered all the money I had, I put into forex for someone to trade, for both to trade, and so and now all those things didn't really give me what I wanted because I needed to, some good money. So it wasn't really giving too much. So I had to okay, let me sit down now with this YouTube and learn. Because if you want to learn forex in this country, you should hold the minimum of $500. So I look at it, if I have $500, is it not good for me to put it into a trade and be trading rather than put it into education, which I may not be able to get something done. So eventually, I started with it, gradually trading, and life was moving on. And another thing, another why I needed to go into forex is to break generational, at least to break generation, not generational poverty though. Average, we are good. But I just knew that we need to do more. So with that, I started learning, but it wasn't getting me where I needed to be until last year, chairman called and was like, there's this academy, this and this. Why don't you come on this? I knew about it. I was following them. I was following And when I came into Akashes, I knew that, yes, this is a place to be. The education is superb. And you're not just giving the education, you also have a grant, a prop firm. I dealt with, of course, I knew some few things. I knew very well things with prop firm before. So we've done business with some prop firm. It's not easy passing prop firm because you get it. Nobody's giving you signal. Nobody's telling you what to trade and what not to trade. And because you're not already a pro, you are not a pro, you are not making, you don't know how to analyze the market. So even with a prop firm, account refill, there's little or nothing you can hardly do. So that makes life to like, okay, let's start searching. But when I came into Akashes, now I know where and how to trade better. I know when to enter with all the resources we have. Hold on, excuse me, please. Okay, so excuse me, sorry for that. Someone tried to call in, so I need to get back to the person. So with Akashes, now we have the signals. You can do your copy and paste. You have an account, a grant given to you. You're not paying back, a free account, either with $10,000 or $200,000. And you have a community. And the community is not just you sign up and everybody is doing whatever they like. This is a community that had come together with our chairman and other leaders to make sure that every day, 10 o'clock, we are there together to analyze the market. So even by the time you're going through the school on your own, the pre-recorded sessions, the live sessions is also there. Then there is our own person. So even if the English they are speaking, you know how they speak their English under their nose, you're not really understanding what they're saying. Now we have our own person to show us how to read the chart with all the resources, all the scanners that we have there, how to do the copy and paste. And we've been doing it, we've been winning. Like yesterday's, yesterday was a Friday. The TP1, TP2, TP3, all hits. The trade that was called at the 10 o'clock meeting. And several days like that. With $100, you're making $100 in a week, $20 a day, $15 a day, something. So gradually we're winning it. And right now we have there's a game plan. There's a game changer. Yes, that's what we can call it, a game changer. So I will appreciate it if you sit to the end of this meeting to listen and get connected on the game changer. We have just 6 days more to go on that. On the 999, roughly $1,000 subscription, get your $200,000, and we are looking at getting $18,000 by the end of first quarter. So one of our leaders will be saying more on that towards the end of this meeting. So I will appreciate each and every one of us. Define your why. Know why you want to go into the forex market. Make your plan. I want to make $20 a day. I'll start small. I want to make $20 a day. I want to make $50 a day. Increase it as you make 20 today. This week you are making 20. Increase it. Next week it will be $30 every day. Before you know it, you are making $5,000 like our leader here. So I will appreciate each and every one of us. Let's look into it. Let's go for it. Forex, you can't miss it. And the skill set cannot be taken away from you. We have people on this call that are over 70 and they are doing this. They are doing this. The other time I saw a whole family seated and their father was taking them on, the children, the mother, the grandparents, they were all there seated and he was teaching Forex. And somebody said under the comment, this is how generational wealth is created. So I will appreciate each and every one of us this evening. Take this serious, learn the skill set, come on board what we have. You can't find it anywhere else better. So thank you very much for the time. My lady boss, Forest lady boss, you can please take it away from me. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Chairman, thank you. And for every superstar on this call this evening, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Amazing insights from Wumi tonight. Let's celebrate this amazing superstar. Let's celebrate this coach. Let's celebrate this super trader and trainer in the house. If you gain value, let's drop a 111. Let's light up the chat box, guys. This is going to be an amazing session. This is going to be a fantastic session, guys. You want to stay with us till the end so that we can show you how you can make money from the financial market, how you can leverage the expertise of people that have gone ahead of you, in this market. So we have the next person online. The next person is Tally Boss. She's my bestie in making dollars. We make dollars together every day after trading. We keep calling each other. How much did you make from the market today? How much have you made from the market? So super excited to be having you join us tonight. Let's drop a 777. Let's celebrate this amazing trader, a journalist, a superstar that is killing the market left, right, center. We are super excited to have you and want to tap from your wealth of experience today. So I'll be going straight to your question, Tally Boss. And it goes like this. How do you deal with the psychological aspects, of trading, especially during the days you have lessons? I don't call them losses, I call them lessons because they are part of the market, they are part of trading. So I want to know how you deal with this issue whenever you're being faced with it. If you can hear me, you can take it away from me, please.
Me? Can you hear me? Am I
Yes, we can
audible?
hear you now. Yes,
Okay.
you're audible. We can hear you now.
Okay. Thank you so much. And thank you, everyone, superstars on the call. And always excited, when I'm being called to talk about Forex markets. And, sometimes I'll just sit back and I will like, where have I been? How come I'm just getting to know this thing, because of the excitement and what I've been able to like gain to sort out some things is so amazing, And so I should talk about how do you manage losses. Like she said, we don't call it losses here, we call it lessons. The lessons we learn from trading. The truth is, there are bound to be losses somehow, either from you, or maybe something just happened to the market and your setup didn't go your way. Do you understand? But how do you handle these losses? Now, the strategies that you have to have in place to manage this is one, you need to have a trading plan. When to enter the market, when to exit the market. Okay, this is when I want to enter the market at this time. This is when I want to leave the market. When you have a trading plan, you have a target plan. Sorry, what's it called? A daily target or a daily plan for yourself. This is what I want to make this day. And once you're done with that, you close and you lock up and just, enjoy whatever you have made from the market. Okay. And number two, you need to, know that losses are part of the process. Okay. And we don't call it losses, we call them lessons learned from the market. Do you understand? Anybody that comes to tell you that, oh, come and do this business is all gain, all true, please run away. They'll tell that, okay, there are some things that you have, there are advantages and disadvantages. But when you weigh the advantages more than the disadvantages, you go for it. When you have more wins than the losses, it's a good one. And sometimes these losses, like I said earlier on, might not be from your own setup. Do you understand? It's from maybe from the market. Maybe sometimes you just you have everything set up rightly, but one fundamental technique will just come in, or analysis will just come in, news and just turn up everything. But once you have like your setup, you have your losses, so your stop loss, your take profit. And if the stop loss you hit, another thing for you to do is you must have a trading journal so you can review your trades. Another thing is, if you have losses, learn how to manage your emotions, detach yourself. It's not easy. Nobody wants to lose a penny. But when it happens, what do you do? Like for me, I have a philosophy. When something has happened, why did it happen? So what is the next step forward? Do you understand? You need to have you need to analyze your market, just like I said earlier. Analyze what you have done, why these losses occurred, what did you do? Was it your fault? How would you do it next time for you not to have these losses? But another thing again, you need to know that you don't want to risk more than 1 to 2% of your trading capital. Do you understand? You don't need to lose more than 1 to 2% of your trading capital. When you set that percentage of loss, that will help you not to go into deep emotionally. To help you to ease your emotional stress when something like this occurs. And you have to like belong to a community, have mentor. Like sometimes when I incur losses, I do talk to her. She said, no problem, you're going to get it back. And because I know that I'm going to get it back, I don't really feel that, because some of my kids were like, oh, mommy, you incurred losses today. I say, yes. And somebody will see you, I'll be acting up, as in, nothing will happen. Tomorrow, I go get her. Do you understand? So everybody will just like, I like your spirit. So some of my friends say, you're a big risk taker. I said, that is life for you. You don't take big risks. You don't get huge profits. Do you understand? Unlike some people don't want to analyze, like our chairman will say, over-analysis leads to paralysis. Do you understand? So you just take it as it comes. Make sure you belong to a community. You have someone you can talk to when you incur these losses. Take it as a lesson that you have learned, or lessons learned from trading, what you should do and what you should not do. When you review your trades, you get to know, okay, this is a pattern that I followed. So maybe you need to change your pattern. You understand? And another one is you have to set a realistic goal for yourself. Don't be over ambitious. Set a realistic goal that you can realize, and not for you to because once you set a goal that is unrealistic, you tend to overtrade, and when you incur losses, you want to put more trades, maybe the opposite side. You want to gain from the opposite side. You end up gambling and incurring more losses. So you don't have to do that. Just be consistent and be patient with the system you're in. Akash X is a fantastic system. And most times when I try to tell people about this thing, and some people will be like, want to behave, I don't do this. They feel you're bringing them up in to maybe use them to climb the ladder, but the mindset is their own mindset is so poor that you don't look at the bigger picture. I'm coming to learn something. For me, when it comes to education, I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to learn when it comes to education. No matter how simple it is, I want to learn it. Even though it's a child that is teaching me something, I want to learn. Like Dr. Emmanuel will say, knowledge is the new money. When you have knowledge on something that is profitable, it's better for someone to say, okay, I'm giving you $1 million to not for you not to even bother about this. But you don't know that when you have the knowledge, that $1 million, you can make it more than 10 times of it. So that's like knowledge is the new money. So seek knowledge. And that's what the Bible says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. And there's this song that says, waiting day for Shokoto. Oh, sorry, waiting day for Sokoto, a day for Shokoto. You have it within you. All you need to prosper, all you need to excel in this forex market, you have it. So you need you need to know how to manage losses in this market. It will definitely happen. But what do you do concerning it? You just have to take it. It has happened. It has happened. Okay. So you have to be realistic. You have to belong to a community, to talk to people, especially have a mentor that you talk to. Like my bestie. I call her my bestie because I like to make someone my best, someone that is making the money together. Everybody will be happy. You understand? So that's all I have to say. You need to have a trading plan. You need to accept losses as lessons as part of the process. You need to have a trading journal. You need to review and analyze your trades. You need to belong to your community. You need to be realistic with your goals, okay? So I will urge each and every one of us here on this call tonight to stay back, relax, stay to the end of this presentation. Just do yourself that good, do yourself that favor, stay to the end, and you see how to make $18,000 before the end of the first quarter of this year. Thank you very much, and I wish you all well.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, Tally Boss. Nice one there. Let's celebrate this amazing leader, amazing trader, this superstar. Drop a 111 in the chat box if you know you learned a lot from her, if you know you tap from her wealth of experience. Let's celebrate this amazing superstar with a 111 in the chat box. Let's light up the chat box, guys. What we have today is going to be an amazing session. Let's all wait, stay tuned, till the end of this meeting. We have a lot that we'll be dishing out tonight. Do we have Dr. Rose on the call? Thank you so much, Tally Boss. Do we have Dr. Rose on the call? Do we have Dr. Rose on the call? Are you on the call, ma? Okay, if Dr. Rose is not here, we'll go straight to Dr. Dupe Usalo. Do we have Dr. Dupe Usalo in the house? Okay, you can see my superstar mom. She's in the house, international superstar. Guys, today is my mom's birthday. Can you guys put in the chat box, happy birthday? Let's celebrate this amazing woman. Let's celebrate this superstar. This is woman I hold dear to my heart. I call her my mom. I want to celebrate her every day of my life for all that she's doing, impacting people around her, changing the narratives, letting people know that it is possible, to change the narrative. It is possible to handhold people, make them win, as they progress in their journey. She's always there to help everyone. She wants to see them win. Guys, let's celebrate this amazing woman. Let's celebrate this international superstar. Let's say a word of prayer to her. Today is her birthday. You can see she just turned 61 and she's looking 16. Let's celebrate her, for all that she has been doing, all her contribution to the community. We want to celebrate you. We want to tell you that we love you so dearly, for all that you're doing. Your love, we're not taking your love for granted. Thank you for everything that you've been doing. Thank you for wanting everyone win. Thank you for being in this space. Thank you for introducing me in this space. Thank you for hand-holding me. Thank you for teaching me. Thank you for always being there for me. I want to super celebrate you. I want to appreciate you for everything. I know you have been in this space for a very long time. So all I will be asking you tonight is this. What advice would you give to someone that is just venturing into the forex market? A lot of people have gotten their fingers burnt. Some people say forex market is a scam, because they don't believe that, you can have a system where they have 7.5 trillion US dollar market on a daily turnover. So they say that Forex is a scam, Forex doesn't work, they are doubting the system. So due to your experience over time, what will you say to such people? So you can take it away from me, ma. Happy birthday, ma. Love you.
Wow, thank you so very much, Forest Ladybugs. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And thank you for my sisters that have spoken ahead. Wow, what a day, what a day, what a day. If you are already enjoying us, please put a 222 here and let's make a difference in the world. Let's make a difference in the world. And I know that at the end of today, that God, yes, I can see the 222 coming. I can see the 222 coming. Let's keep it coming for a minute. I know why I'm doing that. I want to be sure that I'm speaking to an audience today. I want to be sure that I'm speaking to a hungry audience who will take whatever we are doing here and take it back. Thank you so very much. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Dupe Osalo. I'm a mother, a coach, mentor. I'm a grandma. I'm 61 today, and I give God all the glory. Thank you so much. In the words of one of my mentors, he says, a mistake is not a crime. A repeated mistake is. I take it again. Francis Chiora says, a mistake is not a crime. A repeated mistake is. So if you want to come into the world of Forex, you just need to tell yourself, it's okay for me to make mistakes, but what is not okay is to stay where I am. In the words of our chairman, he says, wealth is not in places, wealth is in people. So that was why I wanted you guys to put there, let me be sure that I'm not talking to places called Zoom. I'm talking to people. Now, our speakers have spoken. Part of what I'm supposed to say, psychology of this is part of it, because my question is, what advice will I give? I'm a teacher by profession, and I would like to take it systematically. For those of you that are trying to come into here, they say they don't tell you that you've burnt your fingers, they tell you learned your lessons. For that not to happen, so if you can write, please write. Number one, educate yourself. Educate yourself. Because if you don't, when the fire keeps burning, you won't know how to use the fire extinguisher. In the world of Forex, we say pick your bag and run. If you don't know how to pick your bag and run, you will continue to burn your fingers and burn your toes and make all the mistakes in the world. So educate yourself. Learn the basic of Forex. When you come into Akasha, the beauty is the first thing you learn is the basics. Take your time to learn that basic and draw a margin for yourself. Understand how the Forex markets work. I was speaking to somebody today, say, but ma, you know that the Forex market, somebody can lose the money. I say, even talking to me right now, you're losing strength. Because you're fasting and talking to me, you're losing strength. So you can lose. Any way you can is how you approach yourself. You must study the fundamental and technical analysis so that you can grasp the movements in the market. Number two, after understanding that, open a demo account. I love demonstration account. Do you know why? You can lose all the market there, no shaking. It's not your money, it's not physical money. So use a demo account to practice until you make it. Once you are familiarized with trading platform and other types and the market conditions on your demonstration account, by the time you move to your real account, which is where we are taking you to on Monday, you will stay to the end of this presentation so that by the time we get to it on Monday, you will say, from whence cometh thou? It is from starting small, starting from where you are. What else should you do? Choose a reliable broker. We've heard chairman sing this song like sixpence. So those of us that have been here, go and sing it to your prospect too. Choose a reliable broker. Now there are brokers that is spread. I don't want to, because of there are the new people here. There are terminologies we cannot use. They might not understand. So there are some broker that is not to our advantage. Your upline, whoever brought you here and is already trading, will be able to advise you on a reliable broker that will give you user-friendly platform that can help you to trade well. What else will I do? What advice will I give you today? Develop a trading plan. Oh boy, trading is not wait, I'm coming. Those of us that are in, it's not Chere Cambia. It's not wait, I am coming. It is wait, let me learn it. You must have a plan. You must have a set clear goals. Why you are trading, what do you want to achieve at the end? You must define. The last speaker talked to us about risk tolerance. What am I willing to lose? Somebody was talking to me, one of my sisters here in the States. She's like, I just lost 900. I say, it's okay. You lost 900 in your demonstration account. What that has done for you is you set your trading plan and said, you did not set your trading plan. Say, okay, today, if I'm able to make $50, take my bag and leave the market. You were waiting for the market to go up and you lost so much money. So set your trading plan. What am I willing to do in a day? There are some trades I'm like, only if I can just make $15, close the market, let me go. Because what I need at that time to spend is $10. So if I can make $15, it's a plus, close the market and let's go. So you must have a trading plan, decide on what you do every day and know how to enter and to exit. It depends on what you're doing. You understand the risk management. She's spoken a lot. I'm not going to go back to that. But however, somebody called me, how am I supposed to? I said, if you go to your trade locker right now to show you a default lot size, set it to what you are and do not lose. Like we say here, never let your blue turn to your red. You must understand the risk management. Sometimes you take 10 trades. Nothing says that all 10 of them will win. Champepe is here. There was once I shared this everywhere. I took 5 trades and she was at the back dealing with some secretariat and I was in front training and all of that. Boom, there was news and market trend and all of that. What happened? I only won 2 that I won before I came in. Will I say I won't forex trade again? No. I understand the risk management. By the time we looked at it together, there was a divergence. So understand your risk management. Again, we talk about being patient. Be patient. You don't want to come into the forex market. You hear that somebody is withdrawing 5,000. Do you know what Champepe is sharing with you people now? She's been doing it since 10 years. So you don't expect the same result like you that is just coming. My advice to you is be patient. Learn the market so that someday you will sit down there just with you 10,000 US dollar. I mean US dollars. I'm not talking of the neighboring country dollars, US dollars. By the time you are patient and you begin with your small trades, like the last speaker said, our coach said, you focus on learning and consistent learning and quick profits. If you are consistent and persistent, trust me, you will get to your busted. Avoid emotional trading. Now so then talk, I jump in. And then, out of fear, I jump out. Maybe you are going to make $1,000 in that trade right now. But oh boy, will this candle form? Will they fall down? Will there be market? What you would quickly jump out. Don't let your emotions run you. Let the market run you, but you cannot get to that point of emotional trading without understanding the step-by-step, which is what I'm running with you now. On top of all of this one, don't be too much, know too much. Before Chairman and Champepe are talking what they are getting, they have what you call a journal, a trading journal. Have your book. Books are not expensive anywhere. You can even buy 2x2 table book. If you're in Nigeria, you can take any book and have it, but call it your trading journal. What do you do with your trading journal? You record everything, ranging from your emotions to your results. There was a trade I took and I didn't do well. And I said, blessing. No. This thing didn't. He said, Mommy, we are going to look at that trade and I will tell you what you did wrong. And by the time I even went back to look at it, I goofed. Where? Because I did not follow what I have in the patterns I have designed for myself. Anybody can lose in the forex market. It's for you to know. So have your trading journal. Stay updated on market news. Before our president, Donald Trump, was sworn, we were like, let's wait. When Donald Trump comes in, on Monday came, market said, hello, I'm not going anywhere. Tuesday, market said, hey, hi, I'm not going anywhere. What am I saying? We were looking at the market trend. There was a particular live trading I was on with, although I'm here in America, I joined the Nigerian Forex, also your 10 a.m., that's about my 4 a.m. And that day, chairman was like, the way this market is going, we thought when Donald Trump comes in, this will happen, that will happen. Please don't take this trade. Why? Because they listened to news and saw what it is. What else can you do? My time is 5 minutes. I'll quickly run and be done. Invest in continuous learning. Read books. Watch tutorials. Sometimes me and my husband have been in this industry. I'm coming into the house, my TV is all everything about Forex. You don't even have space to say, okay, let me quickly see news and all of that. He's still learning. We are still every day. Yesterday, we still learned. So keep learning, keep checking, and all of that. Join trading groups, like she has said. 10 a.m. Nigerian time, there's trading. In America, USA, and Canada, we have trading times too, according to our calendar, every Tuesday and Thursday. Join groups so that you can learn faster. The more, the merrier. Is that not what they say? Now, like she said, when the losses come, don't feel bad. It's one of those things. It happens. It happens, and it happens. It happens. I say it again, it happens. When losses come, don't feel bad. A songwriter said you fell down and you got up. You in Forex trading, you keep getting up and keep doing it better. Remember, don't be greedy. If you have set your goal and you say, I want $50 from this market, if it gets to 50 and you don't know how to analyze the market, pick your bag and run. In other words, close your market. Take your $50 and go away. But if you know how to understand the market and you see that this candle might still go, this might still do, this might stay there. But don't be greedy. Take your box and run away. Focus on your long-term profitability rather than short-term gains. Let me just collect this one now. And no. Don't do that. Apart from all of this, ask for recommendations for educational resources or trading tools. They are everywhere. What a joy. Akashes has, I call it, when you know when Americans say this thing is bad. The scanner is bad. I was talking to somebody yesterday. He was very good with the IML. And we started talking, he was asking me questions. And in fact, remember somebody he asked me the day my father died. And anyone he said, I will answer. He said, this Akash has entered your body. I said, sir, because I have been there and I see the difference. We had, I don't want to mention this profession, I should mentioning this in comparison in business. And I said, listen, what you had there was very, very, very good. If there's any English like goodest, this one is goodest. Because the Akash Academy teaches the scanner will do everything humanly possible for you. So why not if not? Ladies and gentlemen, Akashes has told us, they've given us different platforms. We are saying now, we have, many of us here came on with the 999 that somebody else might talk about later. Came in with the 990, which means they gave us a 200,000 profile account. Me, I live in America. How many years will I use to work and save 200,000 to put in trading? Leverage. I love that word in English language. Leverage. We are leveraging them to be able to use $200,000 to trade. Now, you know what Chairman Yuri and the team has put together? It's been back and forth strategies. How do we do that? On Monday, finally, we're taking us to the elite group, those that came in with the 200,000. You say, if I didn't come with 200,000, we got you. Yesterday, when I was talking to someone, I said, use the word, we got you. We got you. We still have a platform for that. But those with the 200, we're going to start to show you how you can earn, not just earn, collect $18,000 from your trading account in this first quarter. Even the Central Bank of Nigeria is going to be like, who are these that fly like the eagles? What are they doing? We have just started hearing that they are coming to us. Chairman, can you talk to us? And the person is also saying, no, my chairman is busy. I have to find an appointment with him. Chairman busy, say, second person to the president wants to speak. You know why? His skill set is speaking for him. So if you have come to learn this skill set, yesterday we talked a lot about skill set before we've talked a lot about, if you have come to learn this skill set, just tell yourself, can I join the group that we're making 18,000 come first quarter of this year? You are willing to follow this step by step I have spoken to you. If you say you don't want to follow the step by step, Akash is already a shortcut. You want to create a shortcut, may your fingers not be burnt. Ladies and gentlemen, I had 5 minutes to speak. I hope I was able to reach all of you. Don't forget, we are trying to raise a community that will be worth 18,000 US dollar. You do the math, multiply it by 1,651 naira. You will tell me how much you are worth in naira if you live in Nigeria. If you live here to cash out 18,000 in a quarter, you belong to that class of the 1% of investors, according to Robert Kiyosaki. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much. I want to appreciate my chairman. I want to appreciate my boss lady, my daughter, who's now my boss. I want to appreciate every sister here doing it afraid. Doing it afraid. Forex is sweet. If you have not come in and follow this step-by-step approach. Thank you so very much. My name again is Dr. Dupe Osalu. God bless you. Sister Blessing, if you are still here, I can see you. I don't know if you can hear me. Please take it away.
In the house.
Thank you all for my birthday wishes. I appreciate
I can hear you.
Thank you so much, everybody, for your birthday greetings. I receive all the prayers. All of you here too, with long life, will God satisfy you in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you, Sister Blessing.
Amen. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Let's drop a 777 on the chat box. Let's celebrate this international superstar. Let's celebrate this ever young mommy in the house. 777. Guys, you wouldn't want to know the next person that we have in the house. Guys, if you want to see this international superstar, can you drop a 222 on the chat box? I want you to light up the chat box. We have an international superstar in the house all the way from UK. This is our international superstar. This is a leader with a heart of gold. Thank you for all that you do, Mandeep. Thank you for your dogged consistency. Thank you for staying with us till now. We love you. We celebrate you for all that you're doing in the community. Thank you for the value that you keep bringing to the community. Guys, we are privileged to have our very own Mandeep on this call, affiliate 50K. You know, she has raised the bar. You know, she keeps telling us that it is possible. You too can do it. You can win in this market. A fantastic trader, a phenomenal trainer. Want to super celebrate you for all that you're doing. Guys, let's light up the chat box. If you're happy, you know, it is not a privilege. You know, it is not our right. It is a privilege, I mean to say. It is a privilege having you here. Thank you all for you do. Thank you for everything that you do in this community. We super celebrate you. We love you. The whole people are waiting to hear from you. They want to tap from your wealth of knowledge and experience. We want to hear everything that you have for us today. Thank you so much, Mandeep. Thank you for all that you do. If you can hear me and you're there, you can take it away from me, ma.
Amazing, amazing. Blessing, thank you so much for that wonderful, wonderful introduction. And, you know, let's give it back to Blessing as well. She's done an absolutely phenomenal job hosting this call with everyone here this evening, which is, you know, really fantastic. So thank you so much for inviting me on to be here with all of you today. I'm really, really honored. So thank you so much. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Mandeep Soki. I'm from the UK, and you know, I came into this industry, you know, sort of 7 years ago, actually, 7 years ago, in trading. And you know, my background's actually, in fact, let's start from the beginning. You know, I come from a very traditional Asian Indian background, you know, and I was taught to do things a certain way. And you know, that was that, you know, to go to school, set the example. I'm the eldest of 4 children, so I had to set the example for my 3 younger siblings. I went to college and I got good grades. I went to university. I did a psychology degree. It was a top university. Again, I got a good grade. I did my parents proud. And then I got into a good paying job. Now, it's really interesting how conditioning works, because the way we are brought up and the way we are told things from childhood, it is really interesting how that can impact us later on in life. And so I really took on board what society, my parents, my teachers told me. And that was that if you study hard, Mandeep, you study hard, you're going to get into a good job. And that job is going to pay you for life and it's going to look after you. So I just assumed, okay, well, they're the experts. They're older than me. They've brought me up. They know what they're talking about. So if that's what they're saying, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work hard to earn that income. And it's interesting because over a period of a decade, I spent time as a consultant. I was working with head teachers in secondary and primary schools. And what I was doing was helping them with their teaching staff. So, say if you're a head teacher and you needed some science teachers, maths teachers, geography teachers, you would come to me and then I would help you supply those teachers. Now, I really enjoyed that role. I was there for about 10 years. I worked my way up the corporate ladder, but something inside me really sparked because over that course of time, ladies and gents, I felt really overworked and underpaid. I kept thinking, and I was doing the same routine. Maybe some of you can relate to this. I'd wake up in the morning, go to work, come home, watch Netflix, eat, and then sleep. And then I'd repeat the same thing again on Tuesday. Get up in the morning, go to work, come home, Netflix, eat, sleep. And I did that every day for 5 days a week. 52 weeks in the year. 1 year went by, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. And this is when something really switched inside me because it got me thinking that I feel really unfulfilled. I'm not impacting anyone. I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to retire my parents. I want to sack my boss as well. I really, really didn't like the feeling. And I don't know how many of you have been to the UK, by the way. It's very, very cold. It's a very cold country. But, I was really tired of my fingers, falling off in the cold in the winter when it was snowing or frosty and I had to scrape the ice off my car. And I just thought, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm just fed up. And it's really important that when you have a desire, ladies and gents, I mean, in the good book, it says, seek and you shall find. And I really, really did my seeking, okay? Because I was praying for something and I was thinking, this can't be it. This can't be my life where I've studied so hard and then this is it. I'm doing the same routine every single day, week, month, year, and I'm really fed up. So, like I said to you at the beginning, it's interesting about conditioning because we become what we think about. We become what we think about. And I was always thinking about my job. So I became my job. I was thinking about it. I was feeling it. I was breathing it. I was talking about it, speaking about it. I was constantly I was consumed with my job all the time. And I was really stressed out. And I was saying, do you know what? There has to be a better way. Well, let me tell you something. There's been so many power women on this Zoom call that have shared with you their wonderful testimonials. And let me tell you something. They're amazing. Do you know why? Because they are working smart, not hard. Because when I was in my job, I was working hard. I was working every hour, every week, every month for that paycheck at the end of the month. But here in the world of trading and financial markets, ladies, you have the opportunities to really create your own economy. How many times in our country, in our culture, we are taught that, okay, put everybody else first. Your husband, your children, your in-laws, the house, everybody else, the whole world, and then you come down here. And we're not really, encouraged to invest in ourselves, because guess what? In order to give people your best, you have to invest in yourself. See, investment, personal investment, self-investment is the best investment. And this is what I learned 7 years ago was that I have to believe in myself more because I really didn't believe in myself. I didn't think I could do something like Forex or run an online business or do Zoom calls like this. I never thought that I could do it. I just thought I'm a small player, I'm an ordinary person, I'm an ordinary girl, and that's how it's going to be. So that was my conditioning. But when I started to meet the right people and the right mentors, I realized, hang on, something can change if I change. If I change my thinking, if I change my feeling, if I change my speaking, I am literally going to change things. They say that life and death are in the power of the tongue, and it's true. Because what you speak, you can either give life to a situation or you can give death to a situation just by the words that you are speaking. So I started to speak abundance and wealth, and I started to speak about a good crowd around me that was rooting for me, supporting me so that I could give back. You know, that was always the intention and the goal. And so 7 years ago, I came into the world of trading. And tonight, what I'm going to be sharing with you is an opportunity that can really, really change your life. I mean, a lot of the ladies already mentioned our platform is called Akash X. And this is a platform that where you can really learn about how trading works. Because maybe you're sitting there thinking, I don't know how I can make money from my phone, from this device here. I don't know how it will work. I don't know how I can create that extra income. Let me tell you something. So many people are trading. You can be the next one who is changing the generational wealth. If you don't come from money, let me repeat myself again. If you are an individual on this call that does not come from money, the money must come from you. Let me repeat that again. If you do not come from money, the money must come from you. You have to make an intentional decision that you are going to create generational wealth and break that generational curse before you of that constant lack and poverty and the yearning of that money. We don't need to do any of that. You know, maybe your grandparents struggled. Maybe our parents struggled. You know, we come from different countries. Everyone here, your own home country, whether it's Africa, India, Pakistan, whatever it is, we all come from different. Our roots are different, okay? But the thing is, we have an opportunity to work smart and not hard. And so let me share with you my screen, an opportunity that is completely revolutionary. So if you can see my screen, I just want you to put a number 1 in the chat box if you can see my screen. So just put a number 1 in the chat box if you can see my screen. Okay, amazing, amazing. I can see the number 1s coming through, which is really brilliant. Okay, so this is really an amazing opportunity. And you know, like I said to you before, this is literally a company that I have been involved in for quite some time now. And this company, let me just put it on full screen. The name of the company is actually called Akash X. Okay. And this is something, sorry, just hang on a second, ladies and gents. This is just playing up. So this is the company that I'm going to be showing you today. And this company actually got started in 2020, so 5 years ago. And, you know, it is really, really mind blowing because these are a professional group of people who started this during the lockdown, and they have created so many success stories. And, you know, essentially most of us want one of these 3 things. You know, either we want money, we want lifestyle, or we simply just want time. Okay. And so it's really important to understand this because, you know, when I first came into this, I wanted all 3 of these. I wanted more money. I wanted a nice lifestyle. I was sick and tired of looking at a menu, you know, going into a restaurant and looking at the menu, the price first, then you order. I didn't want to do any of that. And also, you know, when I'm filling up my fuel tank, this was back in when I was working, I didn't want to watch the numbers and think, okay, I've got to do half a tank, or shall I do a full tank, or what shall I do? I didn't want to be penny pinching. You know, as good as my job was, expenses were high, and I just wanted peace of mind. And then, of course, I wanted time as well. I didn't want to be working full time. I wanted to be able to enjoy life and everything that came with it. Now, before I go into the actual platform, let me share with you the 4 ways in which the working population earns an income. First of all, the first working population, they work for someone else. So if you are someone in a job right now, you are basically working for money. Okay, 60% of people, that is most people who are working out there and earning a wage, you are working for money because you have to exchange your time and your effort for an income. And that's how you get paid. Okay. So next point is that then we have the self-employed quadrant, that is 35% of people. Now these are the people that work for themselves, but again, they're exchanging time and effort for an income, because whether they're a beautician, a plumber, an electrician, a bricklayer, you are still working for money because you're having to exchange that time and effort for an income. Now 60 plus 35 gives you 95% of people. What is the point of this? Well, most people are working for money, but the 5% who are the investors and the business owners, they have money working for them. So it's a really, really interesting concept that I'm going to be sharing with you today, how you can become part of the 5%. Now, this is our trading platform. It's called Akash X. Like I said, it got started in 2020, 5 years ago. We're operating in most countries, debt-free, privately owned, and everything is in-house. So this is a platform that can really teach you how to extract money from the markets. Now, the Forex market is a very big one. It's actually $7.5 trillion per day, and it is open Monday to Friday. So 24 hours, 5 days a week, you can actually make money from these markets, which is great. And I don't know if you know this, but over 10 million people are already trading. And that's not a large amount of people. That's not a large percentage or group of people that are trading online, but more and more people are understanding that money can be made online, from the internet, from your phone, from your home, and it can be traded from any device. Most people use their smartphone to be able to trade, but you can use your laptop, your iPad, whatever is good for you. Now, we also specialize in digital currencies, crypto, which is really great. So I'll come on to that a little later on. Now, this slide is really interesting, but the main 2 points I want you to take away from this is the last 2 points. So the first point is that trading is a recession-proof skill set. So what it means is that that's very exciting for us, because it doesn't matter what is going on out there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, how the economy is going, or, what different countries, what policies they're bringing in. Of course, it will affect the market, but it means that you have an opportunity to buy or sell and make a profit depending on the currency. If it's rising in value or decreasing in value, it doesn't matter. You have the opportunity to make some money. And also, second point, 50% of jobs 50% of jobs are going to be eliminated by artificial intelligence in the next decade. That's pretty scary, isn't it? Because if you think about it, if your job is replaceable by a robot, then you need to definitely look into this industry, because it can change the game for you massively. Now, how does it work within our platform? How does it work in Akash X? Well, first of all, you're going to be connecting your app, your Akash X app, to your broker. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of brokers, especially, I know this call is mainly in Nigeria, but there are going to be many brokers for your city, for your country, which you can use, and you will simply connect that broker to your Akash X app, and then you can start to trade and make money from day one. Now, I'm not saying this is a get quick rich scheme at all, but what I'm saying is that you can start to see the value from day one just by using the trades that the educators are giving you. Now, the second phase is your education, because look, this is all about learn, then earn. If you want to make the money, you need to have the knowledge as well. And so we're very big and heavy on the learning, on the training, on getting experienced. So you will have access to an academy and a selection of educators that are going to be walking and talking you through how to create an income from the Forex markets. And honestly, it is just insane. The value that these educators are giving is phenomenal. So when you plug in, these educators have over 6, 7, 8, 10 years of experience in the markets that they're going to be sharing with you. And so you have the opportunity to learn from the best, okay, which is super, super phenomenal. And then, of course, you're going to have live sessions as well, where just like, I'm on a Zoom call with you right now, you will plug into a Zoom call equivalent with the educator of your choice, and you can start to learn, because this is what it's all about. Easy, flexible, accessible. It's perfect. It really, really does work. And then for those of you that want to become independent, you want to take your own trades, we have AI generated scanners that will scan the market for a good time to buy or sell different currencies, commodities, indices, so that you can copy, paste, profit, but also you can scan the market diligently and you can actually look at why you're buying, why you're selling, when you're doing it, and start to generate that cash flow in your own time, which is actually so exciting because a lot of people, they really do want to learn how that truly, truly works. Now, to get involved in this platform, ladies, it is $149 per month. That's also the starting fee. But with that membership, okay, with that 149 US dollars, you're going to get access to everything I've shared with you, which is the trade alerts, the scanners, the academy, the live sessions, and very importantly, the community to help you. Because look, we're all part of the same community. If you're in Africa, if you're in Nigeria, and I'm in the UK, it doesn't matter. We are all part of the same community that can really help you to start understanding how this works. And, why not to give yourself an opportunity to start creating something for yourself? Because think about, all those hours you work in your job. And maybe you're so tired after the day, after the week, after the month. And so this is an opportunity for you to start thinking outside the box and making your own money, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, we do have a 3 and free program. So what that means is that when you refer 3 of your friends on your referral link, you will have the opportunity to completely waive your monthly fee. So it means when you introduce 3 friends in the same month, you do not need to pay the membership fee next month onwards, which is fantastic. I remember when I first started this, I started in June, and in the same month, June of last year, 2024, I introduced 3 members. In fact, I introduced a lot more than that, but it meant that July onwards, I never paid the fee ever again because I had those 3 people. They were happy with the service. They continued, and it was absolutely fantastic. So this concludes the presentation on my end. I just want to say thank you for listening. What I'd say now and what I'd recommend is get back to the person that introduced you to this opportunity, get your questions answered, and get on board. Because listen, God helps those who helps themselves. Truly, He really does. So, understand that if not this, then what? What is your plan B? And if not now, then when? We are already day 25 in 2025. Saturday, the 25th of January. And so don't waste time. Make a decision, get on board. It's been an absolute pleasure with you all. Thank you so much for your time and a blessing. I'm going to hand the call back to you. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Let's light up the chat box with a 777. Let's celebrate this international superstar, Mandip, our affiliate, 50K. Thank you for who you are. Thank you for what you represent. Thank you for the value you keep bringing to the community. We want to super celebrate you. We want to thank you for the love and care. We want to thank you for all that you've been doing in this community. Thank you for making out time to hang out with us and showing the plan, showing the blueprint as sent. Thank you so much. We want to super celebrate you. We want to appreciate you for all that you are doing. Guys, let's celebrate her in the chat box. Let's celebrate her. Having her on the call is not our right, it's a privilege. Thank you for access. We're super grateful for everything that you're doing. Guys, if you know that you've been gaining value since this course started, drop a 111 in the chat box. Thank you, Azubike. Thank you. Thank you. Drop a 1111 if you know that this call was packed full with, a lot of value. Let's see a 111. I'm glad we didn't waste your time. So guys, all that we will be saying to you is that we have something huge. We have something amazing that is coming, $1,000, by the end of the first quarter. And how will this be done? By the time you come in with your 999 package, we have what is called the Elite Group Package. we have what is called the elite group. And on that elite group, we intend to help each and every one of us with the 200K, account, pass their Profem Challenge account. The first stage, the second stage, we go trading live. So we want by the first quarter of the year, 2025, everyone can start cashing out. The momentum is high. The train is about to leave the station. If you're here and someone invited you, that person is your own angel in human skin. That person wants you to change your financial trajectory, because what we're about to do is going to be massive. What we're about to do is just like a boomerang. It will be loud. The whole world will know that something is happening in Wealth Hub. So if you're on this call, all you need to do is to get back to the person that invited you, and get started immediately. Let's show you how to leverage on the expertise of people that are ahead of you in this foreign exchange market. This is a market that I love so much because it's a 7.5 trillion US dollar market on a daily turnover. So you and I shouldn't be sitting on the fence. You and I shouldn't be leaving monies on the table. Let's learn this skill. Let's go all out. We have the tool, we have the platform, we have the products, and they all work. Let's go all out, make the money, spend the money, live the lifestyle of our dreams, be a blessing to our families, our friends. And like I tell people, even your enemies, show them a cash S. When you show your enemies a cash S, they will stop witch hunting you. When your enemies are making monies, they will stop witch hunting you. So guys, this is an amazing platform. This is awesome. This is huge what we have in stock. 18K first quarter of the year, 2025. People are winning. People's lives are changing just with this information. This information has changed my life. It has changed a lot of people's lives, that have come in contact with this information. Information is new money. So what you don't know, guys. And we're bringing a cash S to you. We have all it takes for you to win. We have all it takes for you to soar here. So this is an opportunity that will change your financial trajectory for life. This is a skill set that will stay with you for the rest of your life. So all you need to do is to get back to the person that invited you so that the person can get you locked in immediately. The promo is going to end on the 31st of January. No more extensions for now from the company. So you want to, get your own package so that we can rock and roll. So thank you all for hanging out with us. Thank you for staying with us to the end of this call. Want to super celebrate each and every one of you. Want to appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for everything that you bring to this community. Like I said, the momentum is high. The train is about to leave the station. Let's all jump on the train so that we will not be left behind and have busy, popularly known as the Forest Lady Boss. Good night, everyone.